Barry Ferguson is one of the favourite candidates to take on the permanent Rangers job. Despite not being the most qualified or successful managers on the list, his undeniable love for the club makes him hard to ignore. Plus, a positive start to his interim tenure will always help with throwing his name in the hat. In today's video, we have some massive Barry Ferguson news as a green light has been given. We will look into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Cyril Dessas rescued Rangers when they were staring at more dropped points last Saturday, powering home a 93rd minute winner to cap an exhilarating 4-3 triumph over a stubborn Dundee side at Dens Park. The much debated forwards' clinical finish sent the travelling Rangers supporters into raptures and delivered 3 crucial points for the Light Blues in what was undoubtedly one of the most breathtaking Scottish Premiership encounters of the season. The Nigerian international, who has often found himself the target of criticism from sections of the Rangers fanbase, showed remarkable perseverance throughout the match before delivering the decisive blow deep into stoppage time. His late strike sparked wild celebrations in the away end and took his impressive season tally to 23 goals across all competitions. The thrilling contest saw momentum shift constantly, with both teams exchanging blows as Rangers twice battled back from 2 goals down. Just when a draw seemed inevitable, Dessas capitalised on a fortunate break, firing home the winner to secure all 3 points for the Light Blues. The goal stemmed from a long ball by captain James Tavernier, which Dundee defender Aaron Donnelly inadvertently redirected into Dessas' path. Rangers coach Neil McCann lauded the striker's work ethic and perseverance in his preview of the upcoming league clash against Hibernian, emphasising Dessas' determination even when opportunities were scarce. He will always divide opinion, Cyril, because he will miss chances in games. I think that's the life of a striker, the former Light Blues winger explained. I said to him I was so proud of him after the game because he literally did not stop making runs. We're always asking him to make runs and continue to believe he's going to score. I told him at half-time I believed he was going to score. We just have to keep making chances for him. You hear it all the time, and it is a cliche. And it isn't because you hear it with the best strikers saying that if he's not getting chances, you start to worry that a team's not creating. But we are creating for Cyril. McCann also took time to acknowledge Dessas' contribution beyond just goals, noting his importance to Rangers' squad dynamics. He continued, "I've been so impressed by him. I have to say, I had an outside opinion of him. I just thought he was a brilliant guy. I'll definitely be quoted along the lines of always saying he looks like a brilliant teammate. If you can be a brilliant teammate, it's so important to your group because you can rely on the work rate. It's never going to dip. Yes, he might have an off day, but I was particularly pleased for him. Not only for getting back to 4-3, but for him personally to get that goal. You saw his celebrations and how much it meant to him. He's a really important member of the group." Now in some huge Barry Ferguson news, a green light has been revealed as Neil McCann has declared that he and Barry Ferguson would welcome the challenge of taking the Rangers' managerial reins on a permanent basis. As the interim coaching team prepares for Saturday's clash with high-flying Hibernian, the former Ibrox winger who joined Ferguson's temporary coaching setup following Philippe Clement's February departure expressed confidence in their collective readiness for the role should it be presented to them. Addressing the prospect during Thursday's press conference, McCann said, "In-house, speaking to Fergie and as a coaching staff, none of us are frightened of a challenge, not one of us. And if it was to be presented to us, I don't think there'd be any of us would say, no, it's not for us. But as I said, it's too far of a distance to even encourage that. Since taking the helm, the revamped coaching team, which also includes former Rangers stars Billy Dodds and Alan McGregor, has overseen a notable upturn in form. Their tenure has already produced several significant results, including a memorable Old Firm victory at Celtic Park, a dramatic Europa League penalty shootout triumph against Fenerbahce that secured a quarter-final meeting with Athletic Bilbao, Bilbao, and last weekend's remarkable comeback win at Dens Park, where the Light Blues overturned a 3-1 deficit to claim a late 4-3 victory over Dundee. Despite this impressive run, McCann was careful not to overstate their position, particularly with the club's ownership situation still unresolved amid talk of an impending takeover by the US investment arm of the San Francisco 49ers. McCann was particularly complimentary about Ferguson's approach to management, countering suggestions that his limited coaching experience might have been a concern. What I would say is that I've been very impressed by how he wants to work. His willingness to allow Dodsey and I a lot of say on the training field and in matches, he explained. A lot of people may have thought from his coaching CV that he maybe was not even ready to take this position. I think he's proved that wrong. So it's not my place to say, but I don't think anybody in this building will tell you anything different. When pressed on whether their recent performances, which have still shown signs of the struggles that plagued Clement's tenure, might influence any decision on the permanent managerial position, McCann acknowledged the possibility while maintaining focus on immediate challenges. Well, of course it could have an influence, yes, and you would hope that there's been an influence already because they felt they had to make a change. The board already, he said. A new ownership, we don't know what that's going to look like, but when a team makes a change or a board makes a change with a management team, then clearly they're looking for a reaction immediately and they want results. And all we can do is try and get them from it. The immediate focus remains on the Scottish Premiership fixture against Hibernian, who arrive at Ibrox on an impressive 15-match unbeaten league run under David Gray. I'm absolutely delighted for David, McCann added, showing respect for their upcoming opponents while his team aims to continue their own positive momentum. I spoke to him actually previous to me coming in here because I know what it's like. It's not a straight cut, it's not easy, and you've got ideas, and sometimes it takes a wee bit of time before new players bed in and new ideas bed in. And I'm delighted for David because he's certainly coached a very, very good side and they've got things going for them. Finally, Gerrard has revealed his thoughts on returning to Ibrox as Rangers' new manager. He revealed to that Peter Crouch podcast, "I don't want to be back in work, mate. Not at the moment. I've just come out, so I'm happy with waking up and being free, doing the family stuff. I'm just being free, away from stress and all that. I will go back in at some point, but when it's around the clock, which I've been doing the last 18 to 19 months in terms of the last job, I just want to be free. I just want to have a game of golf, go down the boozer and have a couple of beers. I want to do normal things that you can't really do when you're coaching, so I am all good. I'm good and stress-free. I'm out of work in terms of the coaching and management, which is obviously 24/7. I'm back in Liverpool for a couple of weeks, seeing friends and family. I'm great, I'm all good." But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.